Hey there, it's Jason Linett here with Scott Sandlin, and it's Monday morning at about 7:50 a.m. in Vegas. Do you notice that my voice is a little bit lower?
My voice is even worse.
There you go. That's the fun of walking around in casino air. So we just launched Scriptnosis. What's the sort of thumbnail sketch for those of them that are new to Scriptnosis?
It helps everybody at every stage of their hypnosis career. So when you're new, it really gives you scripts to see what other people are doing. When you've got more experience, it gives you inspiration to try new things. And when you're a seasoned professional, it gives you a CRM system to track all your clients and send them automated emails that have been written by Jason so we know they're good.
So the format of it is that we just launched it. Now, we had a huge bottleneck at the table here at Scriptnosis. We had folks who were here, folks who were around the world saying they want to get into this. So what we're actually doing is we're extending the sort of initial launch of this. Eventually, as we roll out the CRM side of things, which will be there in about a month or two, what we're doing as a benefit to that is you're going to get full access to everything at the lowest rate we're ever going to offer it. So eventually down the road, it's going to be the script side of things. It's going to then also be the CRM side of things. What you can lock in right now, if you sign up, we're extending this a week basically. Between now and the end of the day, Sunday, September 2nd, you can lock in a $40 a month membership that'll give you everything no matter what the platform becomes. And what we're going to do to make it easy for you is this is going to be a rather long video because I'm putting after this little two-headed selfie, Ussie?
It's an Ussie.
It's an Ussie. They tried to turn that into a word, but it's still a selfie even though it's two of us. Right. So watch the video after this because that's going to be me and Titan. Then watch the video after that. That's going to be me and Scott.
That's the better one.
That's the better one. Yeah. You're going to see everything as to what this is becoming, what this is. We had a couple of dozen people sign up here live at HypnoThoughts, but again, we're extending the offer because we had such a bottleneck at the table. Right. Head to scriptnosis.com. That's where you can actually log in and actually get access, lock in that $40 a month rate. That's going to be the lowest it's ever going to be, only now until September 2nd. That's the Sunday.
Yep. Thank you guys for your interest. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we will see you guys really soon.
All right, hey there, this is Jason Linett and introducing you to Titan Lunero. Titan, how you doing?
Yeah, very well. How
Where are you in from?
Australia.
Awesome. We are here at HypnoThoughts Live 2018, and we are now officially premiering Scriptnosis. Check this out. You got to see this in motion. Titan, what was kind of the story behind getting the idea to build this?
So I was early in my, I guess, younger years. I was reading a lot of scripts to get ideas about how people started to, put stuff together and get the mentality of different therapists. And what I found was a lot were crap, but beyond that, I would take a very small chunk from a very large amount of writing.
Yeah.
And I really wanted something without me having to cut, copy, paste, and go through hundreds of different things that I could create my own script that sort of worked for me or worked for my client at that time.
See, this is the thing that all of us say, that some people are just 100% scripts are bad. Here's the difference. We're calling it Scriptnosis.
Yeah.
We're reclaiming the word.
Yeah.
So let us show you actually inside of this as a quick preview of how this works. We've got curated content from top professionals in the industry, and you're able to click and drag the content you want. So here I am inside of the actual Scriptnosis library, and here's the section on working with habits, behaviors, addictions, and here's the section on alcoholism. So let's actually go directly into this, and you'll see the platform here in motion that you're able to go in and check this out. Here is the actual induction. We can click this little cog. It's all click and drag editing that we can actually do that pre-induction process. Here's the actual custom induction, which here, look at all these examples. You can do Kelly T. Woods' induction. You can use my deepener. You can use some of Titan's process. We've got great people, Richard Nongard, Roger Moore, Melissa Roth, Karen Hand, Ron Esslinger, Tom Nicoli, and a growing monthly library. Let's go with a tropical island induction here, which check this out. You can actually look inside, and the whole library, you can rate the stuff that you like. You can see the peer reviews from other people that are making use of this as well. I'm going to hit Save Changes. Let's add a deepener here. And we can go in and we can choose the specific deepener we want. We can turn one on. We can turn one off. So it's about designing these custom strategies to work with your clients. This is also contact relationship software.
Yeah.
So it's going to be your scheduling software, your email automation. It's an all-in-one solution to make you more effective within your process and your business too, which I think that's critical inside of this. Let's go for some convincers here, and let's add in a heavy-eyes convincer. Let's hit save, and just to show you a quick version of this, I'm going to hit save as PDF. I'm going to say demo, and I'm going to hit save, and check this out as the system processes. For this custom client, here's the actual session. I can hit the export button now, and immediately this is going to churn it out. It's going to go immediately into my downloads, and I've got the whole session protocol, which now you've got options.
Yeah.
Here's the cool thing. Yes, you can use it in your session, or you can use this again to curate top content from professionals in our industry. I'm going to go back here to the home page though, because Titan, you tell everybody what's the next step to get instant access to this today.
Yeah, so we are launching it internationally here at HypnoThoughts Live today. If you go to the login join button
Right
for the
there.
next 3 days, or as long as HypnoThoughts Live is on. Nah, that's just because we're already logged in.
Let's log
there
out.
we go.
Real-time technology.
It will be $40.
Yeah.
So we are creating all of this stuff and we are filling it. Like what you see today will be way different to what you see next week. And
Yeah.
in 2 months, holy hell.
We've got amazing people coming into this, people who you already know have amazing script-based content. Melissa Roth, Richard Nongard, Roger Moore, but we've also specifically targeted folks that you don't necessarily know as people with scripts. Karen Hand just put out an amazing book. By the way, Karen Hand is my favorite hypnotist. Don't tell the others.
Yeah.
But she just put out a whole book on scriptless hypnosis. We've got her content going into it as well. Sean Michael Andrews putting in his content too. Some of my content. Scott Sandlin is somewhere down the hall. We'll get him in one of the other videos too. But Scriptnosis, it's about reclaiming the word, giving you the effective chunks, learning from an amazing online community, making it even more effective. Titan, this is brilliant. We're looking forward to having you join us.
Thank you very much.
Hey there, it's Jason Lynette here, joined by Scott Sandlin. Scott, how you doing?
I'm doing well, actually.
Yeah, how many people are here at HypnoThoughts?
I'd say too many. Probably too many. We'll send some back.
But too many, but they're the right too many.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's a lot of fun this year. We got like 1,000 people, and everyone's having a blast.
Yeah, and we're here chatting about Scriptnosis. You've probably seen some of the movie posters where I got to be Hermione Granger. That was magic.
That was fortunate for you.
Yes, and you all got to see it. So Scriptnosis, this is a actual software platform that, here's the idea behind it. Scriptnosis has been a bit of a questionable word in our industry.
Yeah, a lot of people use it as a pejorative, right? You know, people think of the term Scriptnosis as people who actually aren't trying to be creative or original, but just use the same thing over and over without any thought or customization for their clients' needs. And so we want to change exactly that.
So it's about taking some of the content from top professionals in our industry, curating in, which you can actually see, here I am actually in the software platform, which, mind you, what we've been talking about, this is just a portion of what Scriptnosis is about. To be able to go in and, let's say you want to do some sort of hypnotic induction, some sort of deepener perhaps, you can go into this platform, you can pull the content you want and access it right away to create these custom client protocols working with your people. We can go into the inductions, and here's all these examples, which we've got some amazing people coming into this program.
Yeah, we're really fortunate that, just because of the relationships we have with some of the great content providers in our industry, that they've seen the vision for what we're doing and why it's such a great idea. And so that means that we get to curate all of their material and bring it to all of you.
And we've got folks like Tom Nicoli, Ron Esslinger, Melissa Roth, Kelly T. Woods, Sheila Granger, Sean Michael Andrews.
Richard Nongard.
Yeah, and the great thing is, even as we've been here at HypnoThoughts, here have been other speakers, other educators coming over going, how do I become a part of this? So it's about curating content. This way it's peer reviewed. If you're in there and you're going, wow, I really like Kelly T. Woods' material on weight loss, you're able to see that people have reviewed that, said it's exceptional, because of course it is, and then also from there navigate back towards here's what people are enjoying. Now, yeah, go for it.
And what that means is, if you're at any stage of your career, it means that you get to learn from all of these professionals and see what they do and what they've been proud of and what they've produced, and learn how to mix and match their styles and find your own.
But I think we got to level this conversation up, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, yeah, because with Scriptnosis, this is not just the content, there's a lot of people here, it's not just the content of how you work with your clients, it's also now the business of how you work with your clients. You've seen me out there, I've learned from Scott, there's folks out there talking about the business, and we're all making recommendations of, hey, here's MailChimp, here's this email responder, here's this scheduling software. You've seen a couple of dozen clients over the years, right?
I've seen 2 or 3.
Yeah. Handful. So looking at it, thousands. So looking at the fact that we know the needs of this community, so that's where also Scriptnosis is your scheduling software. It's your email responder system.
It's an assistant. It's a secretary. And, for me, for a while I was seeing 30 clients a week, 25, 30 clients a week. When you're seeing that many clients and working in different locations and doing all that work, just managing your calendar and communicating with your clients, email reminders and follow-ups and all those things, all of that is in and of itself someone's job. And we start thinking about scaling that in terms of, I could just copy and paste the same email I always use. And then you get into Jason's sort of systems and you look at using a MailChimp, or if you want to go big, an Infusionsoft or something like that. What if, to me, I don't want to write all those emails. I want Jason to write those emails and have all my clients get an email from Jason so that I look thoughtful and organized, and I can just focus on helping the people who are in front of me, and Jason's going to make sure the people show up. And so that's what we built into this system.
And here's where it all begins to come together. So for example, here's a sample client, so that also while you're working with your client, doing your communication with that person, you're also able to go inside, and as it's loading here, because the internet here at this hotel is a little questionable, you're able to see a record of what is it you've prepared for that specific client. For the first time ever, it's an all-in-one solution to track what you're doing with your client, figure out the scheduling of things, have that record of when they're coming in. So it's really us looking at what is it that this community needs and putting it all together in one solution.
So one of the things that's important to me...
Do you want me to give these to you?
Yes, sorry, we're actually
we're live
recording
right now, so we'll chat with you shortly.
Yes, but thank you, but
There's
I do.
There's a lot of folks here,
sorry.
and it's fun.
That's all right. So one of the things that's important to me that I think about is...
Can you believe that?
That'll happen.
Anyway, so.
That's what my entire week is like. But good people. One of the things that's important to me is when you think about scale of your business is to not think in a 1 week increment, and it's so easy to be thinking about a 1 week or a 1 month horizon. And I want you to think about scale in terms of a 1 year, 5 year horizon, where a client calls you back from 2 years ago and says, hey, it's me, Jane Smith. You helped me stop smoking 5 years ago. Now I need you to help me with my public speaking. I can go back and look at the actual script I used. So it's not just notes that I have like, oh, this client did this and I helped her with this. And then I have the script that I use that I can just pull up like that in the client records.
Now here's the thing though, it's up to you in terms of how you use it, because you can use it in the way that perhaps you and I have done it over the years where, I'm constantly reading books. I'm excited when I'm around Scott and I hear him talking to Jess Marion and going, your book on conversational age regression, that was outstanding, and hearing that, we're still learning. One of the first things I did here at HypnoThoughts Live was go over and buy the audios, because here's workshops that I can't be inside of. So to be the person who's looking at that information, whether you're there in process using those words as that safety net, or using it as the mechanism to go, hey, clients coming in for weight loss, let me see what Shawn Michael Andrews does for that. Let me see what Tom Nicoli does for that. Let me see what Karen Hand does for that. And again, as you've seen people coming over to going, she just dropped off a whole bunch of books going, let's chat about how we can actually get this message out there. So the offer to you right now is that Scriptnosis is something we're going to be adding more and more content to, the whole scheduling software platform, the email automation system. The rate is going to be increasing. What we're doing right now is $40 a month for the software access. You're going to be locked in at that rate. Of course, you can cancel anytime, though I know when you're inside of this, you're going to love it, you're going to use it, it's going to make your life so much easier. Go to Scriptnosis.com. That's going to give you that access whether you're here with us at HypnoThoughts Live or not. If you're not, shame on you.
Yeah, where are you? What are you doing this weekend?
Yeah. Hanging out with your kids, I miss mine.
I miss my kids.
I
Yeah,
know,
I've
right?
been getting text messages. He misses me, and that's the worst part.
That is, yeah. Luckily
Your kids miss you?
They're in a camp right now, so
more or less.
they're distracted. They saw Teen Titans.
Oh, that's probably better than you.
Skip it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So on that lovely note,
Dad, yeah.
you're able to lock in $40 a month. This is the lowest rate it's ever going to be. You're never going to pay any more for that ever again. And everything it's now morphing into, all these great people coming in saying, please share my content. I want to be a part of this. Which, just to give you some of the dynamics, and I haven't told you this yet, I've had people coming over, and yes, we're going to be paying out our contributors. It's their
Absolutely.
material. Though as people have come over to me and say, how do I get my material in there? They haven't been getting into the dialogue of going, hey, what do you pay me to have my stuff in there? No one's asked that.
No one's asking
which
that.
is great because we're going to keep it all to...
Yeah, we're
Never
just,
mind. No,
we're just going to spend it.
But it's where, again, it's a community that we're building of peer-reviewed content. You're seeing what's working now and having a platform specifically built for this community. I have Frankenstein together so many things to make my life work. So it's instead getting something that's specifically built for this community. That's what Scriptnosis is about.
Yeah, we're really excited. And as much as we all like to joke around, and as much as it's really just a fun community here, this is something we've been working really hard on behind the scenes for a long time. And it's cool to have like this opportunity to launch it. And we're really big on the idea of early adopters get rewarded for taking action. People who are committed and want to bet on us, we're going to make sure that was a good investment.